YouTubers, everythings. Welcome back to my semi-hair channel. We're just gonna call this Sunday Hair Day, okay? So I'm going to show you how to put a Just For Me texturizer into your hair, step by step. I don't know, I've seen a lot of these videos out there, but they really don't do it step by step, and if they do, or if I miss some, then my bad. We're just gonna do it anyway. So obviously this is a new look. It didn't used to look like this, but this is new. So what I want to do is go ahead and open the box. I just got it. And here's the cream. It's got the little protector thing on there. Here's the activator. Here is this, well, this is kind of new. I don't think they used to put this in here. So they got the neutralizing shampoo, which you can use or not use, is really up to you. And then you've got your sunflower oil. And you get your hair moisturizing complex conditioner. Now, let me say something about this. When I was doing this back in the day, whatever that was, I thought this was the conditioner packet. Me thinking that I'm a super pro. I've put tons of texturizers and relaxers in my hair and I'm a pro. This is just the conditioner. The conditioner don't work. Well, it's a moisturizing conditioner. So basically what you do with this is that you apply the moisturizer conditioner, this packet, to your hair over your whole entire head and massage it in there. And then after that, you leave it in maybe 5 minutes, really up to you, and then you rinse it out. I never rinsed mine out. I thought it was a moisturizing conditioner. I thought it was a moisturizer. Hell no. Don't leave this shit in your head. Wash it out. I'm trying to tell you, I know. Wash it out. Wash it out, okay? So, first thing is first is that I'm going to rinse my hair. I don't want to shampoo it because, yeah, I've got a little bit of product in there, but not too much. If you have product in your hair, so far as like grease or leave-in conditioner or hair gel, I highly suggest that you rinse out your hair. Only because there's this big myth about, oh, your texturizer, your relaxer will take a whole lot better on dirty hair. Black people don't need to wash their hair before they do it because it'll take better on dirty hair. That's an absolute lie. I'm here to tell you that. Back in the day, I put a perm in my hair. I put a leave-in conditioner in my hair maybe like 2-3 days before that. And when I put the relaxer in my hair, I think I mentioned this in my other video as well. This is just the whole full-blown out story. So when I put the perm, because at the time I was doing perms a long time ago, I put the perm in my hair. I had a chemical reaction between the lye or whatever else was in that perm between the leave-in conditioner that I had. So I had a bald spot here, a bald spot there, maybe a couple patches here. They weren't huge, but they were big. So that's what I've learned, that you should rinse your hair out. Now, if you got it all gunked up in there, yes, I suggest for you to shampoo your hair and then do your texturizer. I have plenty of times shampooed my hair, rinsed it out very well, and then towel blotted it, and then put the texturizer in right after, and I was good. But if you got stuff in your hair, don't do it because there might be some type of chemical reaction between the texturizer, perm, whatever you're gonna do, and the leave-in conditioner, hair gel, grease, oil, whatever. So with that being said, I'm going to rinse out my hair and then I'm going to zoom in and then we're going to mix up everything so you get to see it. So here we are, super zoomed in, okay? So first thing is first, we're going to go ahead and open this up. cut the plastic off. Then little plastic pieces go in the trash. And here we are. Just get the rest of that off of there. Here is the cream. Now, FYI, this is the oil that goes in here. But you have one or two options. You could do exactly what the bottle says, which is actually, let me put this over here, which is actually right on here. Don't know if that's picking that up very well. But it says, add half this bottle to cream, which has got a little indicator on here, and then add half of it to dry hair. I never did that, but you can. Quite honestly, I don't know what a big difference that makes in it, but I would probably think that it has something to do with the curl pattern. So if your hair is really loose with the curl pattern anyway, I would suggest doing exactly what this says. Putting half of it in your head, putting half of it in the cream. But my hair is really kinky and I'm only doing a touch-up. So I'm just going to add this whole bottle into this. I've been doing that for a while and it seems to work. So I am going to go ahead and open this bottle right here. And I'm pouring all of it in here. Just like so. Okay. Now I'm going to be taking the activator. I should have opened all of this before I got started. And you pour the whole bottle of the activator in here. There's the activator. Yes, liquid activator. Okay, so now that we got this done, it came with a popsicle stick. It's nothing special. You can use whatever you want to use to mix it up with, just as long as you mix it up. So basically, I'm going to slowly incorporate all this stuff into the cream until it becomes a creamy mixture. So after all of that is mixed up, it becomes a light green looking color, which almost kind of looks like frosting. You want to just make sure that you have all the little white spots in the bottle. That's how I usually do it. So I look at the white bottle. I look at the bottle to see if there's any white spots and try to scrounge all that up and mix it all together. So I am going to do that, and then we are going to begin the application process. Okay, so by the way, it did come with gloves, so I am going to put on my gloves. And as I'm putting on my gloves, I am going to tell you guys that when you do this application, you need to start from the most kinkiest part of your head up to the most non-kinky part of your head. This is only because when you are texturizing your head, let's give or take, for example, the front part of your head, it has the most loose curls. Well, by the time you get to the back, your back is going to be the tightest curls, and then your front's going to be absolutely straight, just to let you know. So, with that, you always want to start from the most kinkiest part of your head to the less kinky part of your head. For me, my hair is pretty consistent throughout, although my curls in the front are kind of loose because I pull my hair back and wear a lot of ponytails. So, like, about this much, half of this much of my head is pretty much loose curls up in here, just in this region right here. So what I usually do is start from the back all the way up to the front. There's no special sectioning I do. I just try and get the back part. About the time I get to the middle part, I would like to kind of hurry up with it because I don't want my hair to be straight. So then I start going a little bit faster and then working my way up to the front. Now after that, you also have one or two options. Both of them work. Now, as you've seen from my previous videos, my hair is pretty kind of kinky, kind of not, but it is kinky. So you can get away with working it through. I was always told that you had to work your texturizer through. That's not always true. I just did my texturizer before this one, before the touch-up, like 6 months ago. So when I decided I didn't want to work it through because I wanted to see what happens. Actually, the directions just say just leave it on there. Don't work it through. Just leave it as is. I pretty much got the same results. So, although I would have to say this much part of my hair is probably a little, just a teeny tiny bit more kinkier than my ends, but I like it. It's cool, so you can work it through, but don't work it through too much to wear it straight, or you cannot work it through and just leave it there. Leave it on for 15 minutes. I think that's what the directions said, and if you're not sure, always refer to the instructions. So I'm pretty sure it said leave it on for 15 minutes. That's Spanish. I can't read Spanish, although I really should. So it actually tells you by hair type too. So if you have these type of hair types, this is the process that you want to do, okay? So it says that, or actually it tells you how it's going to turn out. So if you have fine hair, it more than likely it'll turn out straight. If you have kinky hair, the curls will be looser. If you have coarse hair, your hair will be wavier. If you have medium hair, it'll be kind of wavy, kind of straight, kind of not. So check into that. Know what you want. And it says to leave it on. Don't allow your mixture to stand more than 30 minutes. So once you mix it up, get to it right away. And I used to see it on here. Now I don't even see it on here. But I'm pretty sure it's like don't leave it on for 10 to 15 minutes longer, or else you're like over processing your hair. Whatever. But you know, when you see the curl pattern that you want, as soon as it starts to texturize it, and that's the curl pattern that you want, wash it out immediately, okay? So I'm doing a touch-up. So if you're not doing a touch-up, you need to, obviously this would be all over your head. I'm doing a touch-up because I've already got it on my hair, so I'm only going to be applying it to the back spaces. So I think I'm going to try to turn around so you can see what I'm doing. But what I'm going to go ahead is just turn around, speed up the video so you can see the application process and how fast I go. Well, I guess you can't see how fast I go if I speed up the video. Anyway, whatever. You get it, right? So that was it. I basically have done this in 5 minutes. So I am counting from the time that I am done or until I see the curl pattern that I want. Now, how you can kind of tell that it's taken is either you can look in the mirror and see what it's doing, like you can kind of see it now, or you can kind of touch it and feel if it's still super coarse or if not. So it's really up to you. It's okay if you get it on some of the other parts of your hair. You know, we're only doing a touch-up. I've been doing it for years. It's okay. You're not going to die. You're good. Your hair's not going to fall out. Now, if you didn't like your curl pattern before, when you did your texturizer, when you're doing your touch-up for the second time, like say you applied it all to your head, and you're like, oh, that's a little bit still too coarse for me, but I'm going to let it grow out, which you should, but I'm going to let it grow out and then do a touch-up. This would be the time to reapply all over your head, and that's the only time I ever suggest that you reapply all over your head, as if you did it for the very, very first time, an absolute virgin hair, and your curl pattern didn't turn out the way it is, and this is only your second time doing it. That's the only time. After that, No more. Don't apply it to all over your head. That's just stupid, because then at that point you're over processing your hair, and we're already kind of under processing our hair because we don't want our hair to be straight. We just want the curls to be lax. So in some form it's still kind of under processing your hair. So yes, I'm going to look and check out my curl pattern, and I believe I will wash it out, and then I will come back and talk about some conditioners, and you'll see so I have found the instructions about how much time you're supposed to leave it into your hair. So it says for fine hair, your application time, that's when you're putting it in your hair, is 4 to 5 minutes, and your processing time is 5 to 6 minutes, which equals 11 minutes. So basically you're adding the processing time and the, what is that? In the application time. For medium hair, it's application time 4 to 5 minutes, processing time is 5 to 8 minutes, which equals 13 minutes. Of course, the kinky hair, which is what I have, is 5 to 7 minutes, plus 7 to 9 minutes for processing, which equals 16 minutes. So I think I told you that that my application time was around about 5 minutes or so, maybe let's say 5 minutes and 30 seconds. So basically I left it on my hair for an additional 5 minutes because my hair took really well, and so it depends on your hair. So here it is. I found it just in case some of y'all don't believe me. See if it focuses. Focus. Because I can't see it. There we go. So that's the chart for your hair. And then remember, it gave you the pictures of their definition of fine to medium to coarse to kinky hair. So yeah, anyway, so I left this on for about 10 minutes. So application time, 5 minutes, 30 seconds, and then I left it on for an additional 5 minutes, and then I rinsed it out. And this is what I was talking about, different in texture. So you see how my front came out kind of wavy, which I'm fine with that because I know I pull my hair back a lot. Then let's go to like the middle part of my head, and you see how that's still kind of kinky up in there, but it still has some type of curl pattern to it. So just do it like this. So there's the curl pattern to that, and it did lax it up some. And remember, I told you that my ends are the ones that I used to work through, but I'm deciding not to work them through anymore. And if that's what you've done with your hair, then you come back and basically just scrunch it up, because when I scrunch it up like that at the ends, it turns exactly like how my hair is in the middle part of my head, okay? So I'm going to, I did use the neutralizing shampoo, and I came back with this type of shampoo just because I've had it forever, and you know, it's supposed to moisturize. So basically at this point, what we're about to start doing is adding the moisture back in. Now, I do suggest that you use the neutralizing shampoo, because basically that's what it's going to do is, you know, take all the stuff out, tell you if it is out, if it isn't out. Then you need to just keep shampooing with the neutralizing shampoo. Basically, the neutralizing shampoo is putting the pH back in your hair. So after you get all the stuff out, it'll be really dry and filling and rough filling. Right after you get all the stuff out, your shampoo runs clear or whatever color indicator, mine was blue in that box. Then you come back with your regular shampoo, your favorite one. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. You can do Alpha G products if you want. And basically what you want is a shampoo that's going to put moisture back into the hair. So once you put your shampoo in your hair and then you start lathering up and working it in, if you cannot run your fingers through your hair, then it's not doing what it's supposed to do. So I'm going to get the conditioner and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I have some new products. I seen this at Sally's, and I wanted to go ahead and give it a try. I'm not really sure how well it's going to work, but as you can see, it's made by Soft Sheen. I guess this is their new product line, and this is supposed to be a moisturizing system, so it conditions and nourishes. And it smells pretty good, actually. It smells really refreshing. Looks like this, white. It's conditioner, like, you know, but it's thick, which is good. We want thick conditioner. And then, once I put that on my head, I'm going to, see, I thought about mixing the both, doing the 2-minute reconstructor, because I like to come back and do the 2-minute reconstructor for my hair, just because to make it, because we've just did a whole shitload of stuff to our hair. I don't know why all my batteries are dying. This is really pissing me off. Let's see if I can get through this real quick. So, the 2-minute reconstructor, you know, made by Alpha G. I was thinking about mixing the two, but I'm not really sure if I want to mix the two. Maybe I'll just do that one and then come back and just do this one. I like to do a 2-minute reconstructor after every process, just to make sure that I start building and strengthening up the hair again. So I am going to add this made by Soft Sheen to my hair, and then I will come back and rinse it out, and I'll probably leave it on for about an hour. And then tell you what I thought about it, and then you get to see the real curls, okay? So I forgot to mention that this is for all hair textures. So it doesn't matter what type of hair you have, it is for all hair textures. And this is how much I've used so far. I thought I'd come back, get my alfalfa on for you guys. But yeah, and it's really thick. It smells great, but I don't know. I think I'm kind of happy I did get that 2-minute reconstructor, because I think this is going to help it out a lot. But you don't have to use this type of hair conditioner. Everybody's hair is different. You could use whatever conditioner works for your hair. I just so happen to be at a silicone mix, which really works for my hair. So yeah, I picked up that, and I actually did condition my hair with this because it was at Walgreens and it was on sale, and this one actually worked pretty good. I got this big bottle, this 32 fluid ounce bottle, for about $4. It was on sale, clearance, whatever. And this actually worked pretty good. So this is for dry and brittle hair with Moroccan argan oil in it. And this is a conditioner as well. So I used this one, and that one worked pretty well. So I'm going to leave this on for about an hour, and then I will be back with moisturizing treatments and, yeah, moisturizing treatments, because I forgot what else I was going to do. Okay, so I have gotten, well, I had my conditioner in for an hour, and then I came back with my FOG 2-minute reconstructor, left that in for about 2 to 3 minutes, like it says on the directions, and then after that, I rinsed it out, of course, and wrapped it up. So while it's still damp a little bit, I don't know what I want to do first. Let's see. I was playing around with the with this moisturizing sealing spray, also from Soft Sheen. Looks like this, that I got from Sally's as well, and I believe this and the conditioner was about $6. It has this little thingy on there, let's turn it to the side, that you push in and out. I like that a lot. That locks it and unlocks it. So if I push it this way, it lets it spray. If I push it this way, it locks it and it doesn't spray. So I thought that was pretty cool. The consistency of it is not really thick. It's a little watery. But yeah, this would be my first time using it, so I really can't tell you. Now, so far as with the conditioner that I use, this actually made my hair really soft. This made my hair really soft. So, I'm impressed with that one. There was my fingers all in the way. It's not anymore. So this made my hair really soft. And now I'm just going to use the hairspray, unlock it, and you guys get to see it. So it looks like that. It's really watery. Smells good. Smells like the conditioner. See? So this is what you get. Almost nothing. So I'm just going to spray this all over my head. Without getting it all in the lens. Can't hold it because my hands are all slippery now. There we go. And it really is lightweight. Yeah, it's very lightweight. It has no greasy feel to it whatsoever. I really like to get the ends because that's what tends to dry out the most, are the ends. Now, considering this is so lightweight feeling, I will come back and use a oil, but basically it says that it's a leave-in spray that is formulated to respect the hair's pH level. This is a lightweight formula and is designed to seal the hair cuticle after steam treatment, provide conditioning, soften and detangle without flaking. Well, I can see how it does not flake up. So basically it says after you use this, then you use a comb and comb through and then follow up with the Hydro Steam Curl Designing Cream or the Hydro Steam Refining Coil Cream, and then style as usual. I didn't get none of the cream because I found out with this texturizer, getting a defining cream does absolutely nothing for me. So yeah, basically just putting the moisturizer in there and letting it air dry and scrunching it up like this does the job good enough. So there was no need to get that. And I pull my hair out or pull it back a lot, so there's no reason for me to get any of that. But anyway, now that I got that sprayed, I'm going to use this. This is the IC Moisturizing Serum with olive oil in it. Olive oil? Yes, olive oil. There we go. And basically I'm just going to put this in the palm of my hand. And if any of you guys use this, you already know how thick it is. It's thick. I rub that in my hands. And then basically I'm going to try and seal that moisturizer in my hair with this oil. Now, if you use too much of it, your hair will feel absolutely greasy and stupid and yuck. And we don't want that, right? I don't want that at all. So, yeah. Here is this. Now I want to put some growth serum into it. So I have got this Dr. Miracle's Hot Grow. And basically what I do with this is I open it and I gotta wipe off my hands because now I can't open it because they're so oily. Okay, so basically what I do with this is I put the infamous MTG in it. I stocked up on this because I seen a lot of people was complaining about this, about how it smells. So I usually people who make pretty good products that work, when they start to get a lot of complaints, they stop making it. So this was actually meant for horses, to get their skin under condition and to get their, basically their tail and their mane to grow back. Well, it's got sulfur in it, so I know sulfur grows out your hair. So basically what I do is shake this up, because all the content settles at the bottom. That's the sulfur. The yellow stuff is the sulfur. So if you mix it up, shake it up really good. I put it in this. I used to use the oil straight up in like a little squeeze bottle that you would use for hair dye, but it gets absolutely everywhere. Like, it starts dripping all on your face, all on the back of your neck. I don't like that at all. It makes me feel disgusting, and it breaks you out because it's got sulfur in it. So it most definitely makes your pimples come out, but it makes your hair grow. So what I do is mix this and this together. And this has got aloe, shea butter, and jojoba oil in it, so it says. And it's just like a grease. That's all it is. It's just a grease. But I like to mix this and this together because this gives my scalp a nice tingly feeling that I like. And this makes my hair grow. And when you mix these two together, I don't have to keep shaking it and mixing it up because it's already mixed up. And it's not draining all on my forehead and my scalp and all across the neck. So basically what I do is I take a knife and make a little hole in it like that. So my oil will have a place to go to. And this is just a plastic knife. It's nothing special. So I make a hole in it. And then I pour it in there. So I'm going to zoom in and then we're going to get started with that. So here we are all zoomed in. So I'm just going to pour the oil in here. I guess opening it might help. It's got a seal on it, which is good, so it won't leak out. And I did not take the seal off, so I forgot. So I'm taking off the seal and I'm pouring this in here, just like so. And basically, all I'm going to do is just mix it around slowly. This is why I got my towel here, just in case I spill a little bit. And I am just going to go ahead and mix it all together until it's all incorporated, and I will go ahead and speed up the video for that. Alright, so that's all I do with this. I mean, pretty much it's just an agent for me for it not to be leaking all down my face, neck, for whatever. It works pretty good. You do the same thing as you would do with any grease. Just grease your scalp with it, kind of massage it in, and call it a day. So I am going to go ahead and put some more moisturizer in there because I don't think the spray is good enough. But as you tell from it drying, this is the curl pattern I am getting. It'll look better once I put some more moisturizer in it because now it looks just kind of dry. So I'm going to come back with my old faithful Carefree Gold, Carefree Care Gold. Carefree Curl Gold. I'm gonna put this in my head, and then I think I'll come back with some of this, and then a little bit more oil, and then massage my scalp, tie it down with my bonnet so, you know, grease and shit won't get all on my pillow, because then that'll make you break out too, just to let you know. Anyway, after my hair is dry and I wake up in the morning, I will have pictures at the end of this video. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and like and share. If you have any questions, leave the comments down below. And you've seen all the products that was listed in the beginning of the video. I've also talked about them. So if you guys like this Sunday hair day, I would most definitely do more. Let me know. Yeah, so peace out for now. See ya.